Without exaggeration, I can say that I'm doing the most important but the least rewarded work on the planet. The most dangerous, yet the least supported. And the most difficult, though paradoxically also the least acknowledged. My work is also the most suppressed and at the same time the most influential, having changed policies globally and forced the international system to rethink, to rein in, and to refine its population control methods, to restrain the world's consumption, and to restructure the way nations cooperate and develop. For the past 12 years, I have exposed every aspect of the global depopulation program and have paid a heavy price. Being arrested 9 times, separated from my children for 12 years now, bankrupted, deprived of everything I have worked for my entire life, and poisoned at least 3 times. And these are just the 5 most glaring retaliations I have suffered. There are too many to mention, and I want to keep this video appeal as short as possible. Despite these seemingly insurmountable odds, my work has entered its most advanced and important stage a year ago, when I began working on the history of population control and its role in civilization building, past, present, and future. Needless to say, this is a history that no country, culture, or creed wants to see written. It is what every government dreads and what every head of state and spiritual leader has nightmares about. The UN system and every NGO affiliated with it is equally eager to suppress it. In short, no one wants this book of books to see the light of day. Conversely, every human being on earth will want to read it, since we will all live in the future it envisions. It is more ambitious in scale and scope than anything written since writing was invented, and consequently it will shape our species and our civilization for centuries to come. It looks 6 million years into the past and 10,000 years into the future. It describes in minute detail how our distant forefathers controlled population growth and hid every population control method behind God and faith. It reveals in glaring light how our current leaders control population growth and hide everything behind science and technology, medicine and technocracy, and national security and public health. And it contours a future in which we, the people, assume command and control over the sacred task of limiting population growth on the planet, and make sacrifices so that no one will ever again need to be sacrificed. The first part of this history of histories, the part that deals with the past, is nearly finished and is already published. You can download it for free and read it from my ResearchGate account at the link below this video. I wrote it with my own savings. To finish the rest of this book of books, I need your financial assistance because I am running out of time, and unless I complete this massive work by the end of 2023, it will never get finished. And if I don't finish this true history of the world that will disarm the system and do not conceive a future built on truth and facts, all 8 billion people alive today will suffer unspeakable atrocities that will be committed and unprecedented calamities that will be caused by the international system and the global military-industrial complex that has coalesced into a monstrosity the likes of which the world has never seen. A beast devoid of feelings, ethics, scruples, empathy, and any and all other traits that make us human and make life worthwhile. Help me kill this beast by dragging it into the light of truth so that we, the people, can rise from its demonic shadow and pursue a path that is human-centered, not technocratic, human-driven, not hostage to artificial intelligence, and human-crafted, not the progeny of corporations and bureaucracies. You may ask yourself, why me? Why am I the only one who can do this work? First of all, because I live outside the system, and this system can only be destroyed from the outside. It cannot be destroyed from within the system. But I can only live outside the system with your financial help. Secondly, I own the subject. I exposed the depopulation program back in 2011 and has since revealed its every facet. I live it, I go to bed and wake up thinking about it. And third and last, because the work it requires is monumental, the dedication absolute, and the courage immeasurable. It requires analysis and synthesis of the entire spectrum of human knowledge, which is no easy task. But most of all, it requires accuracy and integrity, and that can only come from a mind at peace and a secured existence. Your financial help will give me the peace and security I need to be accurate in thought and pure in intent. For only then can I shed light on the darkest side of human existence. Let there be light.